Going over the trades on the day with about 15 minutes left to close. Very narrow ranging day. Let's look at the daily range by pulling up a dot D. The high on the day session, 44.8850, low 44.7750, and we're back to that 11-point range. Very, very narrow. That's what happens when it sits at all-time highs. Kind of runs out of buying power at this point, and we continue to be due for a larger correction. Doesn't mean we're going to get one right away. Eventually we will. But we're taking the long trades today on most strategies as the trend is up. So SR counter trend 2 plus 300, buying this dip right here. Let's expand this so you can see it. Nice entry, just no extension to the upside. Hit the profit target, and we have covered it. We have 60-minute breakout plus 212.50 on the day. Hit its profit target, and adaptive moving average plus $50 on the day. This means that the entry right here after the first 15 minutes is right around the current price because there is no range on the day. Cobra 3 minus 25, Cobra 3 minus 25. This one's a profit target version. Just not a lot of movement in the market. So all strategy access 2 for the E-mini S&P. We have VSD long only minus 25 on the day. NQ trades, Cobra 3 stopped out, minus 625. Profit target version, minus 625. Gap continuation, minus 325. Tick count trend, minus 70. Just no real range once again in these markets. NQ2, we have 60-minute breakout, minus 1,050. All these strategies did really well yesterday, and today it's a bit choppy. Into minus 1,050, minus 110. Minus 255, minus 32.95, getting whipsawed here on the VSD long short, which is not in any of the portfolios. Minus 725 on gap continuation, big stop loss. EVP1 minus 1,025. Cobra 3 big stop loss, still in on the trade. The bigger stop loss worked better today so far. Minus 255. Viper 2008 minus 510. And crude oil, nice Cobra crude trades. The last 2 days, crude oil is continuing higher. We're getting these gold, crude oil, soybean markets to move higher once again as August is coming near the end of August, and as we roll into the last month of the quarter, into the fall, anticipating higher prices, surprisingly higher prices. Could be the surprise of the year could be inflation not being transitory, and some of these energy prices, food prices moving higher, plus 685 on both of these on the trade on the day. Massive move the last couple of days off those lows near 62. Natural gas, no trades. RBOB, we had another short trade today that failed, minus 852.40. Gold, Asia for gold plus 170. Not a lot of range on that, but gold once again above 1,800, coming back around here. Wouldn't be surprised to see higher prices in these markets like we're talking about. EVP2, it lost on the short side, minus 525. And silver, no trades in silver, no trades in copper. Euro currency minus 237.50. Soybeans, long soybean swing into the close, holding that overnight, plus 575 on the day. SR counter trend 2 minus 525. Soybeans has been a top market to trade this month. Exhaust in reverse, no trades. Here are the optional strategies. The old strategies, kind of a sideways day. We are down about $100 right now in the 200K portfolio. So 200K portfolio is down right now minus 100 with about 12 minutes till the stock market bell. And then 50K portfolio, we were approximately plus 600 on the day. And so those are the main portfolios that we look at, and just a choppy day after a massive mega trend yesterday. So we will have the portfolio calculator results out. Not much difference though in the portfolio calculator results after today. And we have Jackson Hole. The discussion is Jackson Hole, which is economic forum of sorts, coming up, I believe, on Friday. And Jerome Powell, supposed to speak on the topic of inflation. Is it transitory? Will there be taper? um, the forward thinking is oh, there won't be a taper because if the Fed tightens, then there'll be a taper, and so then the market will throw a taper tantrum and it'll crash, and then the Fed will come in here and it'll reverse its policy, and then the market will go right back up. And so instead of going down and up like the market would expect during a taper tantrum, the market will just skip this whole thing and just keep going up. And so that can be what happens sometimes in markets, the unexpected, because you get ahead of that too many times, and so you don't get that pullback. And then, in my opinion, that could happen and then lead to a further crash, because the taper should affect it fundamentally if the market has actually been relying on easy money to move higher. So those are my thoughts on the day, my opinions, and the trades on the day for the portfolios that we track, over 120 strategies every day.